What's good, YouTube? My name's Matt, and today we're going to be unboxing the Roborock S8 Pro Ultra. This is actually going to be my first Roborock and my first automated vacuum. I'm actually super excited for this. We got some accessories for it, so let's hop right on into it. Alright, right here it says we got a Roborock mop cloth, and then over here we got some disposable dust bags. Alright, so in this first one, we got a floor cleaner. Another floor cleaner. Interesting, okay. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to get one of these. I'm hoping I didn't pay for two because I didn't need an extra one, but we'll see. And now for the Roborock itself. Let's do it. The S8 Pro Ultra comes with all these cool features: smart suggestions, self-emptying, self-washing, self-cleaning, self-drying, a dual roller brush, 3D obstacle avoidance, a liftable brush, and the VibraRise 2.0 system. In the box we get the Roborock, the dock base, disposable dust bags, the power cable, the VibraRise mop cloth, and the product manual. Let's get into this thing and see what we're dealing with. Here we got a quick start guide. That's pretty much the biggest quick start guide I've seen. Here's that product manual. Here we go, it looks like the base. Ooh, this is bigger than I thought. And this is the Roborock. It's definitely bigger than I thought. What else is in here? So this is, I think, dust bags. Yeah, so these look like the dust bags that come with it. And on this side, we got, oh, this is the power cable. I think I'm gonna have to put this on the ground. Damn, that's a big base. Why do I think this is going to be smaller? Alright, let me open this up and I'll show you guys in a sec. Alright, so this is it. This thing is a lot taller and a lot wider than I expected it to be. Jesus. Definitely gonna have to find a good spot for this in my living room. Let's see the vacuum. Give me a sec. And here we got the vacuum. Let's open this up. Alright, so here it is. It's pretty heavy. Take this plastic off. And now, this thing seems to want to come up every time. Oh, these are just the wheels that pop up. See this? On the bottom we got the dual rollers. And then over here is the mop cloth. Here's that third wheel, and then the two main wheels. And also right here on the side you got this sweeper type thing. And now we can take a look at the inside. So lift the cover up to access the dustbin, pinch the two sides to take it out. You can also pinch on the right to take out the water filter. So the lid opens like that, and then you could take this little filter out here. Wait, did I say water filter? I meant dust filter. So you could take this, rinse it out, and put it back in. And once you put it back in, make sure you hear two clicks. One for the lid, and then one for the actual vacuum. And that's that. So on the top, we got the vertical bumper along with LiDAR sensors right underneath it. Over here, we got another sensor. This is the sensor that works with the 3D obstacle avoidance. Here are the side sensors. Here's that air vent. And on the back here is the water tank. This is where the water would be filled in and out. And there's another vent. Here's that mop cloth right on the bottom. And finally, we got three buttons that are directly on the vacuum. All right, now that we got a little summary of what it looks like, let's look at this thing. We're gonna install it. So first step, let's see. Here we got the base. Let's raise it here and attach it to the dock. Push down and you should hear a snap. And there you go. so next up, we take this power cord and plug it in. Now we can continue with the cable management. Alright, so what we're going to do next is find a good spot for this. We're going to find a spot where there's good Wi-Fi, enough room in front of it, and enough room on top. So in front, you're going to want 2.3 feet, and on top, you're going to want about 1.6 feet. So after that, we're going to fill this up with clean water, put this back in, lock it up, and then charge the robot. Let's get to it. I think I found a good place for the vacuum. Let's go over here. So right now, I got it in front of my TV. So next thing we got to do is turn it on. Let's charge it up first, and then all the water's in it already. So let's charge it up and see how it works. All right, let's do it. All right, so now it's plugged in. While we wait for that to charge, let's talk about the water tanks. In the middle, we got the clean water tank. On the right is where your dirty water goes, and on the left is the cover for the disposable bags. The middle one already has water in it. So let me show you this real quick. Here's that locking system right here. The dirty water has it as well. See, it's pretty difficult to open, so it's nice and secured. And since it has water in it, it has a waterproof seal. So when you do close it, let's see, and let's say you bump into something, there's no water coming out of that. So that's definitely a nice feature to have. And it's got a cool handle over here, as well as this, and this one's got a handle as well. Now, if you follow me over here, let's take a look on top of the dock. Over here we got, let's see, this is where your dust bag goes. You can lift this up like that and wiggle it out. Right here, right? So this is the dust bag. It's got this little plastic thing that you slip inside, and you just slide it right on in. Make sure everything is all the way down so you know it's secured. And just tuck that in, and that's pretty much it. Then we just take the cover right here and close it down. So right now we see a red light down here, which means that the water tanks are out of the dock. So let's put all the water tanks back, and that red light should go away. See, it's still there. There's one missing. All right. And there you go. Look, it's all gone. And that's pretty much it. That's still charging. So while we wait for that, let's continue on and open up the app. So let me download it and I'll be right back. I got the app downloaded. So now let's tap search to connect. And to find the QR code, you gotta have to open this up right over here. It's right there on the right. There we go. So now it's telling us to click these two buttons on the side, wait for the resetting Wi-Fi alert, and you should be good to go. So let's do that right now. Three seconds.
Resetting Wi-Fi.
It says wait for the blue light to flash. Over here, let me click next, and I'll put in my Wi-Fi info. Alright, so the Wi-Fi is in. Let me click next. Searching for devices. Oh, on my phone it says connect. Let's do that.
Connecting to Wi-Fi. Stand by.
And now we just wait.
Wi-Fi connected.
Easy enough. Use now. It says to prevent damage, do not use the robot in a clean, sharp debris. To prevent water damage, do not vacuum very wet floors, and do not wash the robot with running water. Next.
Map saving unlocks specific scheduling, room naming, cleaning customization, multi-level mapping, and many other advanced features.
Alright, we definitely want to save the map. Miami house has multiple stories. 4 maps. Interesting. That's cool. Let's go next. Offline map, the device will shut down automatically if left uncharged for more than 12 hours. Enabling offline map allows you to know where the device was before going offline. Sure. You'll be able to disable, of course. And here it says less collision mode for seeing walls and furniture in advance, of course. Next. Home with pets, yes I do. We got a dog. We actually have 2 dogs. New firmware, let's update this. Auto update, yes we do, and update. Alright, I just missed it, but the robot said firmware update complete. Let's do quick mapping. My room's got some stuff on the floor, so let me clear some of this up and let's do the quick mapping right after. Now we got the vacuum all charged up. Let's map out the room. Over here on the app, look close and you can see quick mapping right there. Just click on this and then let the vacuum do its thing. It says map creation guide, it tells you all the steps. It says open the doors for all the rooms, right? Clear floors of obstacles to ensure precise mapping. Do not pick up or move the robot during mapping. And when using quick maps, robots do not perform cleaning tasks and do not avoid carpets to explore more areas. Alright, click OK.
Starting mapping.
Going around. So it's hitting the table right now. Now I just went around it.
Mapping complete. Review in app.
Alright, let's go to the app.
Charging.
And there we go. Now let's head right to the app. On the app it says maps saved. Updates continue in future cleaning. Maps will update with cleaning. Start full cleaning to create a map with all rooms identified. Alright, so for now we're just going to do one room. Now it says edit map to make robot know more about home environment. Enter edit map page to set cleaning sequence, no-go zone, and edit room for a better cleaning experience. Alright, right here on top it says that the Roborock's fully charged at 100%. It did a cleaning time for 2 minutes and the cleaning area is 17 meters squared. And here's the map. It's pretty accurate, I would say. Alright, now that the mapping's done, let's go to the rooms. So here we got the rooms. It's selected. You could click the amount of cycles. We'll just do one cycle for now. On the bottom right, you see it says docked. It says all the info for the dock, and then you could control it down here too. You can empty it, wash it, and dry it. Now, right over here on top of it, you can control the vacuum and mop settings. So here you could go quiet mode, and right now you just heard that ding. that's responding to the options right here. So I'm just gonna keep it at quiet, so it's as quiet as possible. You get balanced, turbo, and max. Down here is the water flow and intensity for the scrubbing, and here you got mild, moderate, and intense. We'll go mild. And then the root, it says standard, and then over here it says fast. It says fast cleaning mode for better efficiency. The robot learns the environment and adjusts its roots accordingly for more efficient cleaning. Room boundaries will be skipped and certain spots may be missed. The function is intended for occasional use. Alright, so if you need a quick scrub, that's what you use. Now in the next setting, we go straight to the mop section. Over here we have that same settings here, but a little more in detail. So here you could click mild, moderate, and intense. And over here it says root, so fast, you got standard, you got deep. For deep, if we click here, deep mode is for high intensity mopping. The robot will move in a tighter Z-shaped path, covering each area of the floor twice. Vacuuming power will be reduced. High intensity mopping is recommended for recently vacuumed floors only. Alright, and then we got deep plus. In deep plus mode, the robot will move more slowly and make less noise. Alright, so we'll just do the standard. Over here we got the vacuum. As I said before, we're gonna keep it on quiet. Over here it says max, and over here it says max plus down here. Toggle it on. That's for deep cleaning only, so we can do that much later. Next, we could set zones. For zones, you got specific zones in your room that you don't want the robot to go vacuum or mop. You could just set that. Those are called no-go zones. Here you could add a specific zone right here, and then you could select the amount of cycles. All right, so this is actually the main page. This is the robot that we got, so we could go enter. We could set routines for it. Full clean, after meals, just set it to your preferences. Over here's the store. You could buy more products or accessories like floor cleaner or mop cloths. And over here you got your settings for the app. You can set voice controls, home management, update to firmware. So this is where you would go to connect it to your Google Home or other smart devices. So over here we can enter the robot settings, and this is your map. Here it already targeted the carpet that I got, which is pretty good because I didn't have to do it manually. But now let's go clean the room. So right here it says clean. Let's hit clean.
Starting to clean.
And now it should be moving on its own.
Positioning. Stand by.
On the app it says positioning. Alright, so now it knows where it is in the room. Now it will slowly go through every spot that it's capable of going to. That's pretty nice that it went right in there. So it's got that little sweeper thing doing its thing to get all the corners. I must say, this has to be the most accurate I've seen a robot go around a room. I have an Amazon Astro and it's definitely not as accurate. This is definitely due to the LiDAR sensor that's incorporated into the device. So the suction power increased. It's making sure it gets through every single spot that it can. I already love this thing. It's so pinpoint accurate. That was a lot louder than I expected it to be, but it had to be louder on a carpet. Alright, so now it's making its second round around. So from what I can tell, it's making these zigzag movements. So I wanted to increase the suction a bit when it reached the carpet, but I think it fixed itself. Now I believe it should increase it. There we go. So now it's done.
Charging.
And there we have it. Alright, now that it's in the dock, let's check out the stats. Here we see that it cleaned around 10 meters square of the area. In total, it was around 17 meters square before. So it got most of it. And the battery level went from 100% to 96%. And total cleaning time was 11 minutes. Emptying will make a lot of noise. Empty away. Alright, maybe we'll skip this. I am recording at 2:45 in the morning, so we'll do that later.
Emptying dustbin.
Oh. Alright, so from the start screen, hit enter, and on the top right you see these 3 dots. This is where you can hit more of these settings. You can manage your maps. Right now I only have one, but if you have multiple floors you can manage those maps there. You could schedule your robot to clean at a certain time during the day. That's over here. Reactive obstacle avoidance. This is so that if you have something moving in real time, it'll try to avoid all those obstacles. You got less collision mode and pet details. Pet details is on because I do have a dog, and that's perfect for me. Over here we got carpet settings. Right now it's on dynamic lift. That's when we saw the suction get stronger. Here you got avoid, so that it can completely avoid all those tall type of carpets, and you can ignore it as well. Here you got vacuum carpet first. For me that doesn't really matter, so I'll have that off. Carpet boost for sure. I want to make sure that all my carpet gets clean, especially if you have deeper carpets. That's definitely what you want to put on, especially here, deep carpet cleaning. This you could keep on as well, but my carpet's not that deep, so we'll keep that off. Over here we got floor cleaning settings. Hit that. Clean along the floor direction. Here you can toggle that on. Robot voice, you could change the voice and the volume. Right now it's at English, and there's some Chinese there. I have no idea what that means, so we'll skip that. Robot settings. Here you got the lights. We want those on. A child lock. There's no children in the household. Here you got a do not disturb mode. You can customize that. Off-peak charging. Here it says the robot will only fully charge during off-peak hours. Minimum power will be maintained at other times. You might want to put that on if you want to conserve energy. Here it says offline maps. The device will shut down automatically if left uncharged for more than 12 hours. Enabling offline maps allows you to know where the device was before going offline. Alright, that's definitely something you might want to turn on. Here you can change your units. Right now it's a meter square. I'll change it to feet. Pin and go. What does this mean? Okay, so let's say you want to go to a specific spot for the vacuum to clean. You could just hit that one spot and then hit go, and it'll go straight to that spot. Remote control. Oh, so you can actually control the robot manually. All right, what else we got? Cleaning history. Here's your cleaning history. You've done one full clean. And here we got maintenance. This is for the vacuum maintenance. This is so that everything's in working order. User manual in case you need that. Product info. Here's all the model numbers and all that. Firmware updates. We got it to auto update, so we don't need to worry. And device sharing. This is so that you can share it with other people, I believe. There you go, see? You could do that later. Now that we saw Roborock vacuum up my whole room, let's do some mopping. So what I have here is the Omo floor cleaner. This is the suggested one from their website, and it says for every liter of water that you have, you want to fill up the cap of the floor cleaner 1/3 of the way up. This is equivalent to about 3 milliliters of floor cleaner. And what I found out was that the tank holds up to about 3 liters of water. So what that means, fill up the cap all the way up, mix it up, and you should be good to go. Let's open this up and start mopping.
I just missed it, but it said washing the mop. Oh right, and this is right after the mop was done. I didn't want to record the whole thing because the video would just end up being an hour long, and it's probably already long enough.
Mop wash. Docking. Charging.
So if we look here, the total mopping time was 14 minutes, the battery level went to 95%, and the cleaning area was 86 square feet. That was a little longer than the vacuuming time, but I would expect that as much. Oh, and on the bottom it says silent power saving air drying. So if you listen closely, you could kind of hear it. Yeah, it's also raining too, so you might have heard that also. But that's the mopping process.
Anyways, I've been using this for the past 3 days or so, and let me tell you, this vacuum really impressed me. I just knew how to avoid smaller objects really precisely, and it mapped out the whole room like on point. The only thing it really messed up on was believing that the mirror was a continuation of my room, and it just mapped it out on the app like that. I kind of fixed this by dividing the room up into two and naming that mirror area separately. So now the app believes that the two things are different entities. It doesn't fix the issue, but now it knows that it's a separate entity. With all that being said, I think the price is definitely justified because of all of its awesome features. I hope the maintenance won't be horrible to deal with, but only time will tell. I'll now have 2 robots roaming around my house. Currently I have an Amazon Astro, and now I'm gonna have this sick ass vacuum. And who knows, I may or may not have another one coming in soon. Anyways guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.